let's see.
Recording is on.
Okay. Let me open the doc. But yeah, this is the community meeting for the External Secrets Operator project. We meet bi-weekly on Wednesdays, 5:30 Central European time. Of course, we have a code of conduct that we follow for these types of interactions. You can find it on our repository. And today is January the 19th. And yeah, let's go to the points. Agenda. Okay, so the first one, end-to-end AWS.
Yeah, that's mine. So yeah, I'm working on that, making a little bit of progress there. And I noticed that we do not have an AWS account in our CI setup.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering whether Container Solutions maybe you could sponsor one. That would be great.
Yeah.
Maybe you can.
I forgot to add the secrets. Let me do that today. Then we can. Yeah.
Cool. I mean, like for local development, I got my own AWS account. That's fine. So I'm not blocked on that end. But for the final integration testing, that would be great.
Cool. Yeah. We already have an account that we can use. Then I just need to provide the secrets. So basically, I'm thinking normal service account, ID and secret there, right?
Yeah.
And then Terraform can spin up stuff. Cool.
Yeah. And nice. These are basically like admin credentials, I would assume. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll give it powers to create clusters. What more do we need?
So I create a VPC and subnets and an EKS cluster and a managed node group.
Yeah, let's give it admin and then we limit it after. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I did it like this for GCP. So I started with owner, not the safest thing. And then I got the Google thingy that you click, okay, suggest permissions, and then I just use that.
Yeah. I don't think there's a feature like that available in AWS, but maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah, we can limit it after that. Okay.
Cool.
So the next one, do you have anything else there?
No.
Okay. Nice. The other one, planning session for the next 12 months.
Yeah, that is this thing that I was thinking about, I think like today or so, because in our community meetings, we mostly talk about like the daily stuff that is happening. I don't know, like open merge requests, some urgent issues or contributions or whatever. And we do not really look a little bit farther into the future. I think that would be great to do this a little bit more planning work. Well, that was my idea. Maybe you can think about that, and I don't know if you have the time to allocate maybe like 1 hour or so, so we can do a little bit of planning for the next couple of months, and maybe identify some milestones or other things that we want to work on. Maybe think about it, and that we can arrange a meeting for that.
Yeah, I think I agree. That's necessary. Do you think we would schedule like a new session, like independent of the community meeting, or use one of the sessions of the community meeting for that?
Like for me, I got a lot of time now, so I'm available, but for me it would work best if we can would do another meeting.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. For me, Wednesdays are the best. Yeah, we can talk on Slack and maybe about scheduling this. Gustavo, you're also a bit more available now, right?
Exact.
Yeah. Then, yeah, we can maybe create a Doodle and find a time. Yeah, cool. Let me update things. Oh, have to log in on HackMD.
Let me just put an action item here.
Okay.
I guess like I'll create Doodle to find some time for us.
Okay.
Planning.
So my action item. Okay. The other point, celebrate donation by anonymous.
Yeah, maybe maybe you saw that. That was a big donation, like $350, which is a lot. It's not I thought like for every donation, it makes sense to celebrate.
Yeah. That's good then. I think
Yeah.
it's worth it. Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, and
And
maybe we can talk about how we would maybe spend the money in the planning meeting. Like one thing that came to my mind was to I don't know like create some stickers or some like some stuff that we can maybe like hand out to users, to people, to I don't know, to do a little bit of like open source marketing stuff.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. We have a meeting actually this Friday. I'm now thinking if maybe we can add you, because now that we are getting a lot of traction and people using in production, and we have some clients inside of CS also considering and more asking about the project, we have a meeting now about creating a business plan in a way involving marketing, because CS wants to say we are involved in this, right? And yeah, stickers and this kind of stuff. Okay, this is more of other organization, is independent from CS, but maybe CS wants to hear about it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll talk to them. Maybe we can send you an invite also for that meeting. Cool. Besides that, I think the other stuff that we thought about spending money, we kind of aborted all of them, right? The GitHub thing didn't make sense because we had to pay for all the users.
Yeah.
And let me see on the notes.
I think we have one thing of like a one recurring cost item, which is the domain external
Oh, yeah.
secrets.io. But apart from that, I think there's nothing that we regularly spend money on, which is good.
Yeah. One thing that Adrian, the head of CS Labs, mentioned is that they want to do any amount of donation. They want to do a donation to the Open Collective, and they want to see if we agree to put like instead of kick them, like sponsor. They want to change how they are shown on the README and the website or something like that. I think from my side it makes like it's okay. What do you think?
So how should it look like in the end?
Like instead of kicked in, sponsored by.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe instead of at the bottom of the README, they want a bit more visibility, so at the top or something like that.
Yeah, sure. I guess I see that a lot in other projects, so that's totally fine from my side.
And we can actually portray other sponsors, right? Like I think there's a way to make it dynamic, and then we show like the other person that was not anonymous, Samatai. I don't know. We donated to extract, but we also show all the faces from Open Collect. I think we can do that on the README dynamically. We try.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Nice. I think there's another point that I want to add here. But maybe this would be better at the planning that we are thinking about, the breaking changes that we want to do. because they, in a way, they are also priorities for us to promote the CRD. But yeah, we can discuss on the planning, right? Because I don't think we can come to a conclusion here right now.
But it is something that we need to address, because right now we're kind of stacking up breaking changes issues. I think we have 4 of them right now, either quality of life or new features. Anyways, it's starting to piling up.
Yeah, I want to at least list them here. So the Azure Key Vault at all. It's both a functionality and also CRD change. Then there's the templating changes. What the hell?
Nice.
Yeah, it's auto-completed to this. This one, what's the other one?
There is the standardization of the hash vault provider.
Standardization.
Oh, that was that path thingy, right? Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's it. For things
I think there is one more. I need to probably check it out.
Yeah, I wanted to at least have a list here. Yeah, we can add it later, but yeah, all of these are breaking changes and also good to be done before we promote to beta or stable. Okay. Is there any other point you'd like to discuss?
I do have one. It's actually more to point out. There are some feature requests that are very new functionalities, like the secret sync thing that we argued about. Anyways, there are a lot of packages there that were kind of stuck in a develop a CRD status, and I think it needs to be bringing up to the community. So maybe just put here on the community, like schedule one of the community calls to go through it and make the opportunity for people to be involved in. So we don't do it like by our own minds, something like that.
Yeah. We used to announce these calls, but I think we forgot the previous times. Yeah, but then calling people to discuss these specific things, I think it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe in addition we can also. Well, I think in addition we need another process or a process that is kind of interlinked with asynchronous calls. Maybe you can just add a I don't know, like proposals directory where we can where someone can basically create a document, just like we did in the initial CRD discussion pull request, and then someone can make a proposal. Other people can comment on it asynchronously, and then we can iterate over the current status in synchronous calls, and maybe can just go over some open issues, questions, or whatnot, where people can join in, and we can clarify things or whatever is necessary to bring this thing forward.
Yeah. Similar to the CAP, right? The Kubernetes enhancement proposals.
Yeah, right.
Is that a different repo for them? I think it is, right?
They have one dedicated repository for the caps. Like other or smaller projects, they have them in the repository itself, like Cert Manager.
Okay. Yeah, I think it makes sense. So let's. Do we want an action item for that, or maybe this could be part of the things that we prioritize on the planning? I don't know.
Maybe let's add an action item that we at least comment on these issues, that this is the process, how we would like to implement like these larger or medium size issues, or create new CRDs and stuff like that. Maybe just put a comment on that issue so people know like how the process is, and maybe someone can come up with a pull request, or maybe we have the time to document all the things, use cases, etc., etc.
Okay.
And we already have two that I can remember, at least two CRDs that might come up: the secret sync and the external secrets template, or cluster external secrets, or whatever the name is going to be.
And anything else? No?
Not from my side.
Okay. Then thank you for joining. I'll stop the recording.